Reincarnated as a hot spring. I'm super effective. Do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks? Marrying Obama to save the Earth?
Yes, we can.
Reincarnated as a vending machine. I now wander the dungeon. Cat shit 1. Reincarnated with the world's strongest big toe. I'm a behemoth, an S-ranked monster. But I'm mistaken for a cat? I live as an elf girl's pet? I saved too many girls. And caused the apocalypse. Okay? Maybe some of those were made up. Maybe there is no anime called Marrying Obama to Save the Earth. But maybe there should be. Do you ever think about that? Huh? Some of those may have been made up, but the truly stupid part is that almost all of them were real. I've seen a lot of dumb anime, and I've read a lot of dumb manga. I've come across a lot of dumb titles, and you probably have as well. Especially in the Isekai genre, but just in general, there's a lot of anime and a lot of manga with the stupidest titles I've ever seen. So I thought, why not try and go out and find the stupidest, most ridiculous titles that are actually real. So here are the 7 stupidest anime titles in the world. Alright, first one, we're starting off strong with Cat Shit 1. This is a real anime, apparently. It's about an elite military unit made up of cats. They're stationed in the Middle East. They need to try and stop these insurgents who have captured some hostages and are mercilessly torturing them. Alright, well, let's watch the first episode to see what Cat Shit 1 is about. There's something called Cat Shit 1. That was actually really good. So it's just one 20-minute episode for this anime. And it's actually pretty good. Like, it's not what I was expecting. Considering it was called Cat Shit 1, I thought it would be about cats for one. And I thought it would be really, really bad. So basically this anime was 2 bunny rabbits in like an elite military unit called Cat Shit 1. Their job is to rescue some captured animals from an evil army of horses holed up at a base in the Middle East. Possibly the dumbest idea I've ever heard for an anime. Well, no, that's not true. The vending machine anime exists. And a lot of there's so many more dumb anime. No, anime takes the cake for stupid ideas. But for such a dumb idea, this was done really well. Like, this was actually really good. It actually had real character growth and real moments, and actually decent writing. Cat Shit 1, who would have thought? Pretty good. So next up we've got I, My, Me, Strawberry, Egg. That's not even a title, it's just a random series of words. But it is literally the title of an anime, so I have no idea what this anime is going to be about. Maybe it'll be a slice of life cooking anime. Judging from Cat Shit 1, it could be about literally anything. Let's find out. I've only seen the intro so far. It's already completely insane. It starts off with just a landlady collecting rent, but she does it with a gun, shooting her tenants with rubber bullets, while they all try some ridiculous techniques to try and get out paying. I still don't know what the title has to do with anything. Pretty weird so far. Alright, well, nothing could have prepared me for that. This is an anime about a guy who's a PE teacher but can't pay his rent, so he needs to get a job immediately. And so he goes to the closest school which has a vacancy for a PE teacher, but they only hire women. So his landlord's idea is for him to just become a woman. For him to just dress up and pretend to be a woman in order to be able to teach at this school, but also to try and teach the headmistress that men can also be good teachers. I have to say, considering this is just a guy pretending to be a woman, the Speedos were a bold choice. This could have given the whole game away. But I guess it all works out for the best, since, as far as I've seen in the first episode, nobody seems to have noticed. Never in like 1,000 years would I have predicted that that was going to be the plot. I had no expectations, but this certainly was not. Even if I had to take a wild guess, it would not have been this. So this is the weirdest one yet. This is called Butt Attack Punisher Girl Got a Man. Worst part about these names, I have no idea what the anime is going to be like going into it. I mean, I guess this is going to be like an action one, probably. That all has to do with butts. I guess we'll find out. I don't even really know how to describe this anime. This has got to be the weirdest anime I've ever seen in my entire life, in about over 10 years of watching anime. This might be the weirdest. The name for the first time was actually pretty accurate. She is in fact a butt attack Punisher girl. Yeah, and you're probably thinking, what the hell does that even mean? I didn't know what it meant either until this scene. And then it all became obvious. Oh, of course. No wonder they called it that. But what is a Gotoman? A Gotoman is a warrior of Buddha. So basically, this is an anime about a girl who is a devout Catholic and she goes to a religious school. In this school, there's an evil cult. The evil cult kidnaps her friend. She prays to Jesus to try and get him to save her. And instead, Buddha comes. For some reason, they animated Buddha like this. I don't know why. And then Buddha gets her to become a warrior of Buddha called a Gotoman. And then she uses her powers to defeat the evil cult that is trying to take over the entire world. And that's Butt Attack Punisher Girl Gotoman. That is the strangest anime I've ever watched. Alright, we're back again. It's a new day because I can only handle so much cringe in one day. Let's see what we've got next on the list. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Fair enough. It's a pretty weird name, but honestly, compared to some of the other ones, it almost seems normal now. But I still have no idea what this is going to be about. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, once again, could be a cooking show. None of them have been. But I think I said that about a couple. At least one. There could have been a cooking show. Maybe this one finally is. It's about eating. This was about pancreas. Maybe it's a medical show. I don't know. Let's find out. Alright, so I just watched some of I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. This might be the one that shocked me the most because it's the only one that has a title but actually does make sense when you watch the anime. It's actually a genuine title that actually means something. So like in Japan, apparently this girl in the anime was talking about how in the past, if you had like a stomach problem, you'd eat somebody's stomach to cure it. If you had a liver problem, you'd eat somebody's liver to cure it. She has some issues with her pancreas, and so she wants to eat somebody's pancreas in order to cure it. Not literally, she kind of meant it as a joke. But the title actually makes sense. And they explained it pretty much immediately. It's a whole ass film, so I'm not going to watch the whole thing. But it seems like it's probably some kind of a sort of like romance between a girl who has this pancreatic cancer and this guy that she's interested in. It's fair enough. The title makes sense. Yeah, if that's the sort of thing that you're interested in, that sort of anime, it seemed pretty good. Might want to check it out. If that is the sort of thing that you like, you're probably going to absolutely hate this next anime. Which is, if I don't successfully pick up 420 girls, I'm going to die in a lot of different ways. So first thoughts on this title, I don't think it's going to be winning any awards. The entire concept is obviously just pretty stupid. You have to pick up 420 girls, the meme number of girls, or he'll die in numerous different ways. This, I'm hoping, is just a gag. It's just a gag anime, just for jokes. I'm hoping they're actually going to take this seriously and have a real plot with it. Because with a premise like this, I don't see how you could. Alright, so just looking at the trailer for this anime, this has got to be the worst anime I've ever seen. Or at least one of them. This is probably the most degenerate, worthless piece of crap anime out there. Which is saying a lot, but it looks absolutely horrendous. It looks really bad. It's literally just a guy going around trying to pick up girls in a school and having all of those sort of anime moments where he like falls on top of them in precarious positions and stuff. It looks like that's all there is to it. Just some weird sort of like fantasy, sort of, yeah, not fantasy, like wish fulfillment type anime for people who want to date 420 girls, I guess. So yeah, pretty appalling. The name is ridiculous, and so is the anime. Fair enough. On to the next one. This next one's kind of intriguing. It's called I Couldn't Become a Hero, so I Just Decided to Get a Job. I mean, that just sounds like the most boring idea for an anime ever. It's literally not... It's like the idea of like a regular anime, then deciding not to do that. And just working a job? Like, what is he just like working at McDonald's or getting like a regular like office job 9 to 5? Is he like bricklaying and building walls? I mean, none of that sounds particularly interesting to me. But it also could be one of those overpowered isekais where he's like, oh, I can't become a hero. I'll just get a job. Somehow by doing this job, he gains like the power of Jesus himself, and then he all of a sudden actually becomes the hero anyway. It actually probably is going to be something like that. Let's find out, I guess. All right, well, that was painful to watch. The basic concept is this guy was like a warrior fighting against a demon lord. Demon lord gets defeated, and then all these warriors who were originally being funded by the government no longer get that funding, so they have to go get jobs. This guy gets a job just working at like a convenience store. And then the twist is that at the demon store, the daughter of the recently killed demon lord is also working there. And there are some funny moments with her trying to work in the shop despite not knowing how human society works. But the anime relies way too much on like weird eki stuff. And it just makes it really uncomfortable and weird to watch. Not a great anime. It came out in 2013, which makes sense. In 2013, there was a lot of weird anime like that. Okay, so this next one is the most ridiculous title for a manga out of any. Literally, there are no contenders. Once you hear it, you'll agree. There's no way you won't. There's not a single title for any anime, any manga, for anything ever that could possibly contend with how absolutely ridiculous this title is. Okay, this is a title that is 196 pages long. Yeah, 196 pages long is the title. The title in itself is a full-length story. The title is a light novel. It's just the title. The title is so long that it's only referred to with Nagai Taitaro, which is Japanese for long title. I'll give you a little taster of what the title is and put a link in the description to the first 10 pages of the title. That's all that's been translated as far as I know. It's just the first 10 pages of the title. I'll give you a little taster of what it's actually like, okay? My life is just as wrong as I expected after travelling to another world where I'm surrounded by cute girls at a magical high school and I'm also the fabled hero of legend. But before I tell you that story, I have to tell you this story, in which I was walking along with my unbelievably impossibly cute younger sister who doesn't like me at all, and she said to me it was my fault that she wasn't popular, no matter how she looked at it, as we walked to school together and we stopped. I can't read anymore, but this is, yeah. Someone spent the time to write a title which is the length of a novel, and there's not a single full stop. It's just one long sentence. It's just one title. That is undoubtedly the stupidest, most ridiculous title of any anime or manga ever. I dare anyone to try and challenge that. If you have any anime or manga title you think actually beats that for being that ridiculous, let us know. Put it in the comments section and let us know, because I don't believe you for a second. There's nothing more ridiculous than that. But yeah, those are some absolutely ridiculous anime titles. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe.